Welcome to the G.O.A.T podcast, a weekly sports podcast for kids by kids, where it's all sports all the time. I'm your host, Saki. Welcome to this week's show. Here are the top sports news from around the world for the past week. In college football, Georgia Bulldogs routed the TCU Horned Frogs 65-7 in the college football championship. It all started really early in the first quarter, when Bulldogs QB Stetson Bennett decided to take it himself all the way for a 21-yard touchdown. Then the TCU Horned Frogs took it all the way down the field for a 2-yard score. It looked like an even match until now. After that came the power of the Georgia Bulldogs. They just wouldn't stop and the points just kept on coming. Stetson Bennett's 6-touchdown game propelled them to be the 8th team to win the college championship twice in a row. Coming back to cricket. What a performance by King Kohli. He scored 113 of just 87 balls in the first ODI in the India vs Sri Lanka series. Shubman Gill and Rohit Sharma had set up an amazing opening partnership of 143 until Shubman got out. Kohli was in next. He started slow, but soon he was hitting the balls all over the ground. Kohli finished his innings with 113 and carried India to a score of 373. In the chase, Dasun Shanaka hit 108 to keep Sri Lanka in the match, but it wasn't enough, as they fell way short of India's target. Pakistan defeated New Zealand in the ODI series opener, and the star of the show was Naseem Shah. He got 5 crucial wickets to limit New Zealand. The historic first U19 Women's T20 World Cup is starting this week in South Africa. It is action-packed with 16 teams, including the USA, is playing 41 matches. Shout out to Seattle's very own Giovanna, who is part of the USA squad. On a happy note, yesterday was the Indian legend's Rahul Dravid's birthday. What a weekend that was. The finale for the NFC was a good one. The first game, the Los Angeles Rams at Seahawks, was amazing. The defense was spectacular in the first half. Each team limited the other team to field goals to make it 13-6, with a little Rams touchdown sneaked in there. Score was 13-16. Seahawks had to settle for a field goal at the 1-yard line. This is the first time they have done this year. Now the score was 16-16. The Seahawks took a big risk because there was a 1 minute and 27 seconds left. And if the Rams took the field goal, the Seahawks' season would be over. Instead, it was a turnover on downs and the Rams had to punt the ball. The Seahawks took the ball all the way down the field and were ready for the field goal with 4 seconds left in regulations. Jason Myers kicked it and he missed! The game went to overtime and the Seahawks got the ball and got stopped. Then the Rams got the ball and it was intercepted by Quandre Diggs. Seahawks took the ball down the field and were ready for another field goal attempt. Fate of the Lions rested on Jason Myers' shoulders. And he made it! Seahawks were victorious. Seahawks needed the Lions to beat the Packers to be in the playoffs. The Lions did just that. They beat the Packers 20-16 to send the Seahawks to the playoffs. Many Seahawks fans donated to the Lions Foundation charity for their help. They donated $12 as tribute for the 12th man. Wildcard weekend is ahead of us and we have really good matchups. The Seattle Seahawks play at San Francisco 49ers. Then there is the New York Giants at the Minnesota Vikings, Los Angeles Chargers at Jacksonville Jaguars, Miami Dolphins at Buffalo Bills, Baltimore Ravens at Cincinnati Bengals, and last but not least, Dallas Cowboys at Tampa Bay Buccaneers. In NBA, Sacramento Kings set a new franchise record of 23 three-pointers in a single game in their win against the Orlando Magic. With the help of C.J. McCollum's 34 and Jonas Valanciunas' 27 and 12 rebounds, the New Orleans Pelicans beat them for the first time since 2011. In tennis news, the Australian Open is starting on January 15th. World number 1 Iga Swiatek will assume seed 1 in women's division. However, the world number one, Carlos Alcaraz, will not be playing. Rafael Nadal will assume seed 1 for men's division. Next is the GOAT of the Week, where I look at the greatest of all time in sports. This week's GOAT is Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was an American professional basketball player. He spent 20 years with the Los Angeles Lakers and played for the USA team in the Olympics. Bryant won 5 NBA championships and was a 2-time MVP. He was an 18-time All-Star and a 4-time All-Star MVP. Kobe Bryant led scoring in the NBA twice. He was the first one to set a record for 12 three-pointers in a single game against the Seattle Supersonics. By the end of 2005-2006, he set a Lakers record for 27 40-point games. He won the league scoring title with an average of 35.4 points in a season. On December 23, 2007, Bryant became the youngest player to reach 20,000 points in a game against the New York Knicks. This record was later broken by All-Star LeBron James. Bryant led the Lakers to the finals twice in a row. He also became the first since Jordan to average 30 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists for a title-winning team in the finals. On a happy note, I have a fun fact about Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant's parents named him after a type of steak seen on a restaurant menu. Bryant, you are truly the greatest of all time. Gather all your friends and frenemies for the GOAT Weekly Sports Quiz. A lot of sporting records were shattered in 2022, and that is the theme for this week's quiz. Are you ready? New York Yankees Aaron Judge broke Roger Murray's 61-year record for the number of home runs in a year. How many were they? 62. Who set a record for the most wins in a single season of Formula One racing? Red Bull driver Max Verstappen secured 15 wins in the last season. The Los Angeles Rams beat the Cincinnati Bengals last year, but Rams coach Sean McVay secured a special place in history. What was it? At 36 years and 20 days, Sean McVay became the youngest coach in NFL history to win a Super Bowl. Who broke the height record in pole vault? Not once, or twice, or 3 times in the same year. Sweet Armand Duplantis raised the bar to 6.21 meters, besting himself. Who broke the record for the fastest double century in one-day international cricket in 2022? Ishan Kishan's double ton against Bangladesh in just 126 balls, besting Chris Gale's 138. And that's our show. Thank you for listening to the GOAT Sports Podcast. Expect a new episode weekly in your favorite podcast app. And please do not forget to subscribe. Do leave your comments and ratings for our show. If you would like your team to be featured in our weekly shoutouts or any other comments, please reach us by email at the Goats Kids Sport Podcast at gmail.com or at Goat Sportscast on Twitter. Please visit the GoatSportsPodcast.com for show notes. See you next week. Stetson Bennett's 6-touchdown game propelled them to be the only